I'm getting myself into trouble. Good afternoon, everybody. How's everybody doing out there? Sorry for the delay in some of the videos, but there's some more coming out. I just gotta edit them. So today is, well, this is Labor Day weekend, and it is Saturday, the 2nd, I believe. And Lisa just dropped me off at the boat. I just dinghied over here to the boat. I have a bunch of stuff here for to stay a couple of days. So the goal is to single-handedly, for the first time, go out into the Sound and to do some sailing. I'm really looking forward to this. Haven't done it before. I'm a little nervous. So I'm gonna get the boat all set up with the sails, everything, as much as I know in my head how to do, and get everything set so we can do some single-handed sailing. Like I said, I'm a little nervous, but it'll be all right. I think we'll do okay. And yeah, it's gonna take me a little while to get everything set up, so come on along. All right, this is some of the stuff that I brought. I found my snorkel and mask, and my fins are right there. So I got my snorkel and fins. They need to be cleaned a little bit. Phone charger. We got guidebooks in here. Guidebooks. In here, shirt. Most of the stuff in that bag is some electronic stuff I might get to. I might not. Not a big deal. I'm going to throw that up here. Probably put it in the closet. I went and bought some more Solo cups. I got a couple of pots. I got wooden spoon, spatula, cooking stuff, and a pan to cook food on. And they gave me a pretty hefty bag, so I'll save that. And here I got my clothes, some batteries, tether. Got a tether for tethering myself to the boat. Just clothes. This is all my stuff that I usually bring with me. Towel, radio. Yeah. Got some food, got some dry food. Some chips, some soups, ramen noodles, Pop-Tarts, bread for, I got some turkey in the cooler. Yeah, that's that. And where we're gonna put that stuff, probably right in the corner there. Put this bag right here. Might end up put that out, that down. I need that. What else is in here? I got another blanket, some stuff in there. And we'll shove that bag right there so that doesn't go flying. I'll try to secure everything. Alright, got an extra battery. That extra battery is actually the old battery from our RV. I'm thinking about hooking up the radio, seeing I'm not getting power for some reason to that. So I'm going to put that battery on there and see how that goes. Just run it off of that. I gotta check the voltage on it, see if it held the voltage. Alright, I'll get back to you when I do a little bit more. I'm really looking forward to this. I hope everything goes all right. I'm pretty confident that it will. So, yeah, it's going to be
Safe Harbor Dauntless, this is Hat Trick. Come in.
It's going to be a good day. All right.
Trick Dauntless, go ahead.
All right. So right now we got the jack line put on. We got to sail the sun cover off, and we're going to hook up the jib onto the forestay. And I don't know if you're going to be able to see me while doing that, but I'll try to film it. So, the sail's basically ready to be filled up. Lines on here. Oops. Alright, I'll get back to you. Alright everybody, we got everything ready and we fired the motor up and we are on our way. Coming out of Dauntless, Safe Harbor Dauntless Marina. Motoring right now. There's a light wind. I might put the jib up to see what happens. But yeah, we're just going near East Lyme, Rocky Neck I believe it's called. We're going to anchor there for the night. It's supposed to take a couple hours to get down there, so we'll see. But yeah, I think I'm going to try to put a sail up and we'll take it from there. All right. So we just got the jib up still, and we're doing 5.5 knots with the motor in neutral. We're coming up on the bridges, and yeah, it's seems like it's pretty good. Like I said, the motor is in neutral. Doing pretty good right now. We're sailing. All right, let me maneuver underneath these bridges and we'll take it from there. This is fun. All right, little update. Sorry for the wind noise. I'm sure it's pretty good. We got through the railroad bridge with the sail up. I really don't know what kind of, I was winging it. The sail was pulled, jib was pulled to the port side, but it was pushing because we were getting the wind right to our nose. And it was pushing, well, it's kind of doing it right now. It's pushing that way. I got it tightened up just to get me by for right now, because there was too many boats. I couldn't get up there to take it down. So I just let it do what it's gonna do. We're actually going 7 knots right now, so I'm gonna crank it back a little bit, because this boat really isn't, the optimum is 5 to 6 for this boat. So yeah, but we're through the railroad bridge, which is a good thing. That thing, it was a little hectic. They closed right after I went through. Yeah, the heavy boat traffic is gone now, but we're making our way, you know, seeing what we can do. Just kind of winging it. Be here all night. So now it's catching the wind good at this angle. Yep, catching the wind pretty good at this angle. So a little off course going that way though. We got to go more over starboard. There's plenty of deep water there, but I think it's going to be a beautiful night. We're going to go to that anchorage, just chill out, maybe go to the beach. There's a beach there, so we can go to the beach. All right. I'm going to get back on course, and I'll talk to you later. All right, I didn't film it. A little hectic. I got a reef in it. We're doing 4 knots. I'm fixing to turn the motor off. Fixing to. I don't say that. I don't say it like that. I never talk like that. Hold on, I got to turn myself around here. Let her get away from me. Going into some shoals, not shoals, but shallow. It's a little shallower over that way.
Radio check, Old Saber.
All right, that's better. All right, so
Thank you.
I'm just gonna do it. Sorry, I don't know why. myself, but I'll get the hang of it. We're sailing. Jib up. Main is reefed. Full jib. We're doing 4 knots. Trying to turn myself on back onto course here. Not too sure of the speed of the wind, but and here we go. There we go. How many times am I gonna drop the GoPro? Nice. So this is cool. Far off the boat. Fishing over there. About 3. No motor. No motor. None whatsoever. And we're moving at our own power. Under sail. This is sweet. Seagulls out here just fishing. Sunglasses. Next challenge is going to be taking these sails down and putting the anchor out, because I've never done that before either. So that's going to be fun. Oh yeah. Alright, get back to it. So I got the sails down after probably a good 30 minutes of trying to get this thing to stay into the wind, and oh my bleeping god. This thing turned on a dime and it freaking almost, oh boy, it was a little scary, but we did it. We finally got it. We got both sails down. Got to try better at that, because it was a fucking clusterfuck. Beep, 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 beep. All right, so we're coming into the mooring, the anchorage, kind of. Woo! Going by this, going to be going by this little island out here. See it. It's right there on the sharp corner there. And then I'm gonna go straight. I was a little off course because of the putting the sails down. And that was. I'm gonna need a drink after this. Holy shit. So I will get back to you in about, I don't know, when I get anchored. And that's going to be a fun one too. All right, see ya. All right, everybody. What do you think of that? Very nice sky. A little rocky here. Up and down, up and down, up and down. So we are anchored right off of Rocky Neck State Beach, Park Beach. Nobody else anchored here. People on the beach probably can't see it. Oh, excuse me. So my thoughts. Solo sailing is tough. First time trying to get the sails down, and it wasn't fun, that's for goddamn sure. It was, the boat kept turning and not wanting to stay facing into the wind, and I couldn't get the sails down. It was tough. I got it, but it was tough. So anchoring, that was easy. Anchoring was easy. But like I said, we are kind of rocking and rolling. Hopefully the sea state will calm down a little bit later. But whew. So we traveled 11.9 nautical miles that we traveled. So that's not too shabby. We left at 4 o'clock, got here before sundown, so that's good. Yeah, so try to show you up front, up forward. You can see a little bit of how the sea state is. I gotta open my hatch anyways up here. Sorry for the wind. So yeah, we're rocking and rolling pretty good. Nice sunset. I gotta tighten that. Oh, please. Sorry, I forgot to tighten the forestay halyard. Yeah, that's it. The forestay halyard. I had to tighten it. I forgot to tighten it. It was just hanging loose. Bird. Hi, bird. I don't know where he is. Can't see him. Sorry. Nice sky. Nice sunset. Yeah, so taking down the sails, pain in the ass. I don't know what knot of wind it is. It's probably a good 5 or 10. So probably wasn't the ideal thing for me to do solo, but I did it. I wanted to make a little headway today, so I don't have to travel as far tomorrow to get to my destination. So we did sail most of the way. I did have the motor off for at least half the nautical miles. So yeah, all right, my battery's gonna die. I'm gonna get back to my drink, my sundowner, well-deserved sundowner. I don't want to get knocked off. Straighten up those lines in the morning. Ooh-wee. Make sure I got a good footing. At least my drink didn't spill. That's a good thing. So here's to a sundowner. Here's to the first real solo sail. First real solo sail of for me ever. Never did it before in my life. So I'm gonna call it a win. You know, I might even try sailing off anchor tomorrow. I don't know, probably not, but we'll see. All right, I've talked to you off enough. I will. All right. So, was it worth all the stress? You tell me. Look at that sky. It's gorgeous. absolutely gorgeous. I'm the only one anchored here right off Rocky Neck State Park Beach, and I don't know, it was worth all the stress. I thoroughly enjoyed myself. Done with my first sundowner. I think I'll make another, and then I'm going to make something to eat. See how I sleep, because we're rocking and rolling. Not really rocking and rolling, just forward and aft, up and down. So, all right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Good night. So, in the middle of the night, I was woken up by a small-headed figure with a bun on his head, screaming, "Yay, yay, 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 yay!" Not knowing what to do, I turned around, grabbed it, and tossed it out of the cabin. Believe it or not. All right, we are approaching Duck Island. That's Race Point over that way. I don't know if you can see through with the sun. But we're heading toward the tail end of the island, and then taking a left, a port turn, and going up along the side, and then pulling in. Not a very long trip. We motored. There's dead wind, so we're gonna get anchored or something. I don't know what's gonna happen, but we're gonna get there and go to shore and check out Duck Island. Didn't even know this place existed. All right, I'll get back to you. Trip over here so I didn't even say where I was. I'm at Fisher's Island. I was saying on my phone when I was filming that I was going to Duck Island, but I had that wrong. Fisher's Island. So Fisher's Island is where I am. It's basically across the bay from Mystic Harbor. 9 Mile island. Most of it's private, but there is a small little town that I'm going to go to later. So that being said, I'm anchored here, and yeah, so I set up my swim ladder so I can get back in. So hi. Oh, okay, you ready? I'm not. Oh, that's cold. That's gonna be cold. All right, 1, 2, 3. It's chilly. Really wish this would have worked. Still might. So the reason I was jumping in, I wanted to check the condition of the prop, the propeller shaft, the anode, and the rudder also, to check to make sure everything was good with that. Everything looked good. Hey everybody, welcome back. So after I jumped in the water, now my forward facing camera, blah 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 blah, not working. So that sucks. So I can't see myself talking to you guys. I don't know if it's actually working, but the screen itself is not working. So got a few boats come in. We even had a catamaran come in. Out that way. Sailboats anchored out. That's a nice little trawler. Hi. Yeah. So far so good tonight. I'm now drinking straight Captain because I ran out of my juice. So I think it's going to be a beautiful sunset. I'll try to catch that. But if this thing is working, I think the camera itself is working, but the screen is shot. That's very unfortunate. So I went into town. It took me half hour to find the dinghy dock because it wasn't really, it was marked, but it was not marked so well. Finally found it. So yeah, I found the dinghy dock, got off, was hoping to go somewhere, maybe to get something to eat, maybe a beer, something like that. Yeah, I walked into town, which was about 10 minutes away from the dinghy dock, and yeah, nothing's open. I got there around 1:30-ish and everything was closed except for the ice cream shop. So I went into the ice cream shop and she said, oh, go try the VFW. I'm like, oh, cool, VFW, that'll be good. Walk to the VFW. No, they're not open either. So walked back to the ice cream shop. They actually sold ice, so that was good. So I was like, all right, give me an ice cream, chocolate chip, single scoop on a sugar cone, and a bag of ice. So that's what I got. I ate my ice cream out front of their shop in the shade, and then walked back toward the dinghy dock. I met a nice couple that were from Westport, I believe. Yeah, it was Westport. Their first year sailing also. Very nice. I didn't catch their names, but we had a good conversation, and yeah, it was nice. So we were both wondering about the gas dock, if it was going to be open in the morning. Yeah, no, it's closed. It was closed at that time when we got there, and it's not going to be open tomorrow, which I don't blame them. It's Labor Day. So I didn't film any of that because, yeah, I was going to film some, but everything is closed. This island is like, they want to keep it more private than anything. They don't want a bunch of tourists here. This is actually a New York State island. It's not Connecticut, even though it's right across the bay from Connecticut. Connecticut's right there. But this is New York. Yeah. So that was my experience in town. I just I got back with about 3/4 of a bag of ice because most of it melted. Put it in my cooler, and I've had a few sundowners already, and that's all that's going on. Right now I'm running the motor because my initial intention was to go out to find a bar or something to charge my batteries of my cell phone, my Wi-Fi connection, Lisa's Wi-Fi connection extender, and my battery charger. I was going to try to charge all that. Yeah, no, then none of that happened. So I am now idling the motor and charging my cell phone at least to get it ready for the trip home tomorrow. Hopefully it lasts. I'm gonna try to make everything last because there's no gas station open, and I still got gas in the my jerry can, so we'll see. We will see tomorrow. So I want to save this battery for exactly that, for tomorrow. All right, so have a good night. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Thank you very much. Peace. All right, so do you think my boat is haunted? I am thinking, I know what I saw. So some people think I'm crazy. Lisa thinks it's because we didn't do the renaming ceremony, but I don't know. Do you guys have any experience out there in spirits on your boat? If you do, leave me a comment. I'd really appreciate it. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to day 3 of my adventure to Fisher's Island. And we're up and underway at 7:30 in the morning. The ocean is like glass, except for what the wakes of the boats are making. There's no wind. The only wind I have right now is the apparent wind from the boat moving. But yeah, that is glassy. Classy. So if the wind picks up, we'll put the sails up. If not, here again, I don't know if this camera in the front is working because it's not working. Hopefully you can see me. If not, you'll be, I don't know if you're seeing me. But yeah, you should be seeing me. Yeah, so we're gonna motor all the way back to Essex. And Lisa's going to meet me there, and probably go for a swim in the pool, and then head home. So, yeah, I'll check back in on you a little bit later. Again, classy. Alright, so we're motoring along. I don't have a lot of charge on my battery, so what I'm doing is hitting the course and then going by the compass. So I'm trying to steer as much with the compass as I possibly can to save my battery on my phone. So I get the course off Navionics, and then I, like I said, I plot the course on the compass and go from there. Woo! I believe that's from the ferry going by. That's one of the ferries, and that's another ferry. We got a boat out there. I think we got another boat forward of us, because it's still pretty glassy. Yeah. So, tripods out there. Yeah. I'm gonna walk forward. Have the rudder locked down. Just want to walk forward a little bit. Look at that spider. Let's see. Made a home. So here we are at the pulpit. Going along pretty good. Alright. gets locked down. Back in '68, this is a 1968 sailboat. So, as you that follow me know, clip back in. Yeah, that just basically locks the rudder. Doesn't really self-steer, but calm conditions like this, I can lock the rudder pretty much and stay on my heading. So we got a turn coming up here pretty soon, and we're gonna head a little more west, northwest. Right now we're heading about 260 degrees west, and then we're probably going to be turning to about maybe 300 degrees west, maybe a little less than that. But yeah, we're going to be going through the channel up here, the channel that goes between Long Island and New London Ferry, and a very pretty popular channel. All right, I'll get back to you. See ya. And we made it to the Connecticut River. And actually, we cut off about 2 hours. An hour and a half to 2 hours from what Navionics was telling me. When I go on Navionics, I plot a course to automatic. Their automatic way is what I've been doing. So I've learned now that I don't need to do that, and I should just take the time and plot my own course, because yeah, like I said, I cut an hour and a half to 2 hours off what they had me doing. So next time I go anywhere, I'm going to plot my own course. Of course, it does come in handy in the river, because there's shallow spots in the river, there's reefs. So you got to watch out for that. You just make your plans. And yeah, so it's got me getting back in at around noon. So that'll be perfect. Button up the boat and go hit the pool. All right, everybody. I'll check back in with you when I get back to the mooring ball. See ya.